Hi, I'm Pam from AccuQuilt, and I'm here today to show you how to make this amazing quilt behind me using the new Qube companion set for the 9-inch block. The pattern's called the Cutting Edge, and it's super simple to make. You'll be able to cut it out and sew it up in a weekend. So first of all, before you start, you need to make sure that you have the Qube 9-inch block mix and match set. Comes with those 8 blocks of dies, 72 mix and match sets, and then here is the new Qube companion set with the 9-inch blocks. So in order to make this particular pattern, I've taken the half square triangles and the rectangles from the Qube, so dies number 5 and 8, and I've already cut out those simple shapes so that you can see how easy it is to put this together. And then from the companion set, I have die number 9, which is that chisel die. Okay? Now it's really important to know as you're reading the instructions that when you cut chisels, you want to make sure that the wrong side of the fabric is up. That way when it cuts through, it'll be able to meet with that half square triangle. So make sure that you read those directions and follow those directions. Make sure that you cut it wrong side up. Now just like all of our Go dies, the lengthwise grain of the fabric needs to travel back and forth through the machine. So I'm going to take and cover that chisel shape. I'm going to put on a cutting mat, turn the handle on my Go machine. Now the 9-inch block, you could use the Go machine, the Go Big machine, or even the Go Baby machine since you have these smaller blocks. Now this is kind of a tip. I never lift those cutting mats off after I've cut fabric. I want to slide it off, otherwise all the pieces fly everywhere. So look, now I've cut that chisel shape perfectly. And since I cut it wrong side up, it's able to mix right here next to that half square triangle, and that's what I want it to do. Now let me show you how easy it is to sew those two pieces together. Now with AccuQuilt, we've cut off all the dog ears on all of our half square triangles and off of our chisel. So right along here, that's your 1/4 inch seam allowance. Ready? So I'm going to lay it here. I'm going to match those up perfectly. See how they perfectly matched up because I used the Go dies? I'm going to pin it. I pin, my mother pins, my grandmother pins, we pin. You should pin. Really, you should. All right? So now watch this. I'm going to take it right here to my sewing machine. Now you can't see this, but I'm barefoot here in the Dream Studio because I like to sew without my shoes on. So I'm just going to stitch right here along that 1/4 inch seam allowance. All right, so I'm going to take that pin away and look. Now I have that perfect shape to fit into my quilt because it's lined up perfectly, I've cut them cleanly, and I have that 1/4 inch seam allowance. So I would just take this little piece, let's press it down for a minute with our little iron. And it's going to line up right here. And look at this, I have a finished block. So, ta-da! Look how easy that was, and so how simple it was using the new Go 9-inch companion set. I'm Pam from AccuQuilt. I'm here to help you cut time so you can quilt more.